Morning. Welcome to another List 5 Live. And Monday morning, usual sort of thing. Hello, Pure Retro. Thought no one was going to turn up for a second there. Get away with some peace and quiet while I list. But I'm going to do my usual thing of, even though I've got like tons of stuff I could list from like months ago, years ago, I'm going to list what I got on Sunday. Morning, William. So first off, it was in the thumbnail, which I was hastily uploading. I got a couple of these robots at the weekend, and I've had a few people sort of message me about various things I picked up this weekend. And Peter Stride, happy chap, he messaged me and he said if they're working, which apparently they're not, but we're going to test them out in a minute, they might be worth a lot of money. So they are Horikawa, which I have heard of before, because like I said, I have bought some of these robots before, Space Explorer. So I looked at this yesterday on eBay, and have a look at this. The old phone's buzzing. Oh, and just a quick mention of the footy, the F word. Oh, that's disappointing, wasn't it? But I suppose I've had a lifetime of watching England never get anywhere near a final. You know, I remember 1990, which was just nuts. And I was in Australia when 96 was going on. So that was kind of all in the middle of the night. But yeah, disappointing, but just so, proud of what they've done. And all those players and that, Gareth Southgate, obviously, and the team behind him. You're just fantastic. But there we go, disappointing. It was funny when it was going on, when, obviously watching it with the kids. And we had sort of a bigger dinner at lunchtime. We had fish and chips, typical English, and then in the evening we had pizza. So we kind of had English against Italian food in the house, and we do a little sweepstake between us in the house. There's enough of us to do that. And Liz, she only pulled for like 4 teams. I think the rest of us pulled 5, and she had pulled England and Italy, so she'd won. So she'd won the chalk and shared it all out, which is very good. So we were absolutely stuffed. But yeah, it's just funny watching it when we go, obviously 1-0 up very quickly, and everyone's getting very excited. And I'm just thinking, oh no, I don't think we're going to go on to score 4. And even in a penalty shootout, we were kind of like ahead for a bit and then behind, then got back in it. And then, what will be, will be. Anyway, got some more people in. Hello, Elizabeth Gibbs. Hello, Pete. Yes, I'm doing the robot. I'm going to check it out. I did have a quick search on eBay yesterday. Kevin Ray is hoping to get something done today. Well, just do a little bit, and then at least you've done something, and then maybe do a little bit more. That's how I look at it, Like I say, I'll try and do 5 in the morning, but if I struggle doing 5, I'll do 1, and then I might do another one, and then do another one. It's kind of like the lads did us proud. Neil's drunk a lot of beer. Right, let's have a look at these. It's like the old Intergalactic Planetary Beastie Boys video, if anyone knows that. Intergalactic Planetary. And let me share this screen, because it's very interesting. Share screen. Does that work? I think it works. Share. £342.21p. £506 2p. And I've got 2 of them. So, but mine are beat up, and they said they didn't work. Well, I've squirted a bit of WD-40 in this morning. I've tried to avoid the motor. I mean, it's just a motor in there that kind of like pretty roughly goes against all these cogs. Is that the right battery? Oh, it is the right battery. It's the old big boys. Big boys. What's on, what's off? It didn't tell you what's on and what's off. Let's have a look at the other one. No, it doesn't tell you on that either. But let's give it a go. No, not a dicky bird. But the fact that it's just a motor in there, I mean, I could actually open it up and just replace the motor because you can buy those motors. But I don't know if I can be asked. And to be honest, the rest of it is in pretty rough condition anyway. So it is a kind of like refurb job for someone to do. But let's try the other one. I suppose let me just flip the battery. I'm pretty sure these batteries do have charge. I'll tell you what though, is that actually connecting at the bottom? I should get the multimeter on this to make sure there's actual charge going in. But I'm going to draft them up and I'll probably fiddle about with them a little bit later. A repair video. I'm very much into like getting stuff off and selling it now because I spend so much time repairing. That bottom connector looks well. I might just get a little bit of sandpaper on that. No, not a bean there. Let's just flip these batteries. The thing with these old tin toys, they've got tabs on. I don't know if you can see that. See that tab there? So to take it apart, or screws or anything, you just have to like undo that tab. And if I suppose I'm a little bit worried if I do that too much, I'll end up snapping the tabs off, and I don't want to do that. And I'm never going to get this back to absolutely mint condition. So, I mean, look, that's a good example. Is that? So, you know, it's going to take someone a bit of work, and I think I'd rather just get it on. So, what we got there also on these, that £342 price, some of them have like an aerial, like as a plastic aerial accessory piece, which goes. Oh, that one does look a bit different, actually. I want to make sure I'm getting the right one here. Yeah, there he is. Space Explorer. Yeah, there's a. Now the weird thing is, there's a hole in the back of this one's arm, but it doesn't seem to be in this one I've got here. It looks exactly the same. Oh, it goes. Does it go in here? Does it go in his head? Well, there's an aerial anyway. I can't quite make out where it goes. It seems to be in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's there. There's a little bit. There's a little hole there which has been a little bit bashed. Okay. So there's one on for £500, which looks. It's got the box. Another one for £342 without the box. Both working. Loads of people just sell that aerial piece for like 40 quid. There's another one from the States for £270 working, £469 working. I am thinking £200 to start with. There's one for repair that went for £123, and it's boxed. So, you know, it could be 150 to 200. Let's just get it listed or get it drafted. Get your screwdriver out. Who have we got come in? Who did I get to? Hello, Leanne. Good to see you. Neil, yes, the lads did us proud. Rosie Marsden, hello, Lee. Pete's Retro. Monkey Thrifter. Maggie on a Mission. Welcome, everyone. William James, welcome. Sorry if I'm repeating your name. You know what I'm like with names. I can't remember anything. And Michael Metcalf. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you. What are you all talking about? Are you just saying good morning? Get the screwdriver out. No. Neil picked up a load of high-end car audio the other week to sell. Now you're thinking of using it. Ah, yes. Hello, Mark. How you doing? Right. Let's get this drafted up then. Excuse me if I'm slurping. Yeah, and the funny thing is, let me just draft this up. Hang on. What does 60ER mean? They put 60er, right? Great listing. Vintage and classic toys, space and robots. Okay, that's good. We're on week 2 of my week system. I'm a little bit kind of like, you know, fog brain this morning because obviously I was watching that football. I wasn't boozing, but you know. Condition used, not working. Order spares repairs, and I'm not going to do like a multi-listing. This will be 2 separate listings. All I will do on that before I get it listed is just clean up the battery contacts and make sure there's a voltage coming across it and going into, you know, where it should be driving it. And then, yeah, I'll just assume it's still not working. The thing is, I mean, it would only be like connectors going to that motor. But like I say, for me to change that motor over would involve like undoing all those tabs, and I can't be doing with it. I don't think it would really add to the price if someone's got to give it a good, you know, it needs attention to it anyway. Okay, that's that drafted. Hello, Dave. What do you think, Dave? It's a Horikawa vintage robot. And like I say, I could repair it, but I just, it needs a bit of TLC anyway. So I'm just going to leave it all to the person who buys it. Hopefully 200 quid though. Well, probably more likely 1 to 150, but we're going to start at 200. Bought it for a tenner. Not bad at all. Right, so the funny thing is, with YouTube, no, I don't like to moan about YouTube. It's all very good and everything, but over the last sort of 2 weeks, or started 3 weeks ago, I've done these like, which I thought were fantastic videos. I mean, I didn't tart them up or anything, but you know, it was like basically how to increase your turnover, because my turnover is like almost doubled, so like 88% increase. And you lot all saw what I did, you know. It was I've tried all sorts of things, you know, free postage, quick dispatch, and relisting items and keeping them fresh and blah, 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 blah. And in the end, it was just like, you know, all your old stuff, shove it on the sale, and get a load of new stuff on. Pretty simple, really. But it resulted in a kind of step change that I found absolutely incredible. Anyway, over that 2 week period, I'd worked really hard to get to 2,500 subs, and like I think yesterday, I lost 2 and it went to 2,498, and I just was like, these are the most useful videos in the world. But there you go. What can you say? There's no accounting for taste, yeah. But yeah, I'll have to do some more standard YouTube videos. The listing quality report. Yeah, I do look at that. I look at that quite a bit just to look at how the impressions are doing. But the weird thing is doing my sale. Like I said at the time, it wasn't really I don't think it increased the impressions that much. It wasn't a gear change on that. And it was really weird. It wasn't the stuff in the sale that necessarily sold. They were like 2 or 3 a day. But the effect it had on the rest of the items, like the newer items, was absolutely bonkers. And it's carried on. I thought it might really drop off this last week. So the sale ended last Sunday. But my last 7 days, let's see if I can add this up. 5, 6, 7. So not including today. It's like 960 something, which is like 100 and something a day average, which isn't at all shabby. I think over the sale it was average something crazy like £200, which is like I said at the time, and normally for me 100 quid's a good day. Sometimes it could be 30, sometimes it could be whatever, and I'm experienced at the moment almost every day is over 100, which is just absolutely bonkers. But I found it very, very kind of it kind of tickled me a little bit that my YouTube subs went down, because I was just like, if a couple of years ago it would be the sort of thing I'd be like, Jesus, that's genius. But there you go. Yeah, Dave, unsub. Yeah, do what everyone else is doing. I can become the most niche channel, niche kind of like channel that tells you how to double your turnover. Dave will be fixing it. High heels have started selling for Lee again. Fantastic. And he's told us that, and he's gone off in his high heels. Hello, Oliver Ian. Right, okay. So I'm just going to copy that draft, and I'll fill in the details later for all of that. Next up is this Olympus lens, which I think someone sent me a message about this as well. I think it was Neil. Let's see if I can see. Neil's in the chat. Was it you, Neil? You saved me looking it up. Where do I go? There we go. And let's have a look at it on eBay anyway. I think he said it was worth about 50 quid, which is all right for a £5 pickup. Like 50mm f 1.8. Oh no, hang on, it wasn't Neil, was it? What was it? Yeah, I'm very much brain dead this morning. Yeah, I was getting all sorts of like little tips and advice. Oh no, it was Ashley. Yeah, okay. So there's one on there. 60 quid. Sorted. Now that one seems to have a little filter on it. Has this got a little filter on it? I think it has. It's got some on it. Does that bit come off? No, it wasn't you. No, you're right. Zuko Auto S. God, these lenses just do my head in. Right, it's not quite the same. That's a Zuiko MC Auto S, and this is a Zuiko Auto S. So, there's an Olympus OM 50mm for £14.20 on bids. So let's have a look at the buys. Buy it now. Auto S OM system 50mm, 40 quid. Not boxed. Yeah, this looks like it. They're trying to do it for 50 quid plus postage. Well, I think I'll go 50 on that. Someone's trying 40 quid with £4, no box. £50 free postage, no box. Someone's trying to get, is that the same one? Someone's trying to get £98 from Japan. So I'm going to go 50 with box and see how it does. 35 to 50. A couple of quick checks and tests you can do. Well, yeah, I might message you. What I'll do is I'll do that. That looks very clear. And I'll do kind of that. There's no grinding of sand granules in there. That's all very smooth. That's about the only checks I can think of. But I'm sure Neil's got a little checklist I should be doing. And the box looks clear. Fantastic. Yeah, there's no fungus in there. No fungus the bogeyman in there. Okay, £49.99, £3.79 postage. Save as draft. Photos to be done later. And while I'm doing the lenses, the guy had 2 lenses, and he had, this was the other one, and he had a load of Mirage flash guns, and he was sort of saying, "Oh, do you want those as well?" I think he thought they were lenses, and I don't know whether the flash guns are worth the money. Maybe they are, but I left them. I thought I'll just go for the lenses. But Mirage, I don't know whether it's a good. It felt good quality. And in fact, I was buying it with that Olympus I went to because it had Olympus Zuiko written on it and that kind of like. But let's see. It'd be funny if I look this up and it's like 300 quid. I doubt it very much, but it'd be a nice thing for a Monday morning. It's like when Happy Chap messaged me about those robots, I was like, Jesus Christ. What a manual. What? The manual's worth. Someone's trying to sell the manual for 30 quid. What's that about? 50, look at that, 15 to 20. Well, that'll do me. What mount is it? Is it a Pentax mount? How do you tell? Olympus mount. It's got it written on it. Or are Pentax and Olympus the same? I should know, I guess, but I don't. 4.5. Someone's selling one for 14. Olympus mount. Oh, there's one's boxed. $18.99 box with £3 postage. Yeah, that's exactly the same one. Do I undercut him by £1? He's got £3 postage on it. I think I'll do £17.99 with £3.79 postage. It ends up being about 30p cheaper. I hope that's not one of your listings, Neil. Let's see. I very much doubt it. Right, £17.99. I was doing some research the other day, and I came across someone's store, reseller I know who's selling the same thing. I was like, oh no. So there you go. Okay. So that's draft. £70. Well, that's not bad, is it? £5 to £17. Right. Any tips on growing Instagram accounts? No, I'm terrible. I haven't been on my Instagram for ages. It's bad enough doing YouTube and putting a load of effort in and losing subs. Hello, Ian. How you doing? Very disheartening. Lots of selfies in your best makeup, from what I can understand. William, your tits aren't big enough, and I'm not that attractive. Well, maybe you like get a wig and a couple of balloons. That might do you. Most zoom lenses are around 15 quid. Yeah. Yeah, which is good if you can pick them up for like under a fiver. It's an all right flip. And I kind of look at it, it's a bit like with compact cameras. Generally, they're like 15 to 20. You don't get the real cruddy ones, but I'll just pick anything up that looks okay. And then occasionally you get a bit of a Brucey bonus. Hello, Aid. How you doing? How's your head? I don't know if you were boozing last night. Right. Here's a test for everyone. How much do you think this cost me? Well, the strap's on backwards, which is a bit weird. So I'll flip that around. But how much would Peter Cummins pay for a Garmin? And it works. How much would I pay for that at a boot fair? Oh, you're all very good. You've been watching my haul video, haven't you? Yes, 50p. Absolutely bonkers. And on eBay, it's worth about 20 quid, I think. I mean, I was thinking, shall I sell that as new? But I looked it up. I've got to check how you clear these down. I'm not too sure, so that I would be looking that up. Loading satellites. Because someone has used it. It looks like great condition, though. But it will be sold as used. So someone's put one on Beats for $21.69. Oh, from the States. Okay. Well, let's have a look at solds. $22.90 free post. One with a different. Oh no, it's the same box. 108. What? 108 from the States. That's nuts. I don't know what's going on there. Let's filter this on UK. Apologise if I'm a bit kind of like this morning, but like I say, I think the football's done me in. The kids were allowed to go into school late, which is quite good. So I had to take them down. They were going in at 10:30, so I had to sort of rush there, rush back. Here we go. £18.89, £12, 12 without the box 10, £17.89, £18.89. I think we're looking at about 20 quid will just be a tad too much. £17.99 would get it sold. Garmin 4, all right. Where's a good title? Yeah, 15p to 18 quid. My kind of flip. They've all put the same thing. They've all copied each other. That's no good when I want to copy them. Okay, well, let's just copy them. I'll stick in excellent condition at the end. I told a friend of mine about it. He paid 300 quid for his. Yeah, it did sound like an 80s console. 300 quid. Yeah, I'm almost... Why is it still not locating the satellite? It did locate the satellites yesterday. Yeah, I'm tempted to keep, but I've got about 3 watches I don't wear. Right, small electrical. $17.99. I thought the boot fair was when I was going round, I was like, oh god, because I was like really wanting to get back for the match. But when I got back and looked at what I got, I was like, yeah, it's not too bad actually. Right, there we go. Photos will be done later. I've got a load of packing to do as well. I've got about I packed about 4 things this morning, but I've got about 17 more things, all due to this like amazing upsurge in sales. I mean, the good thing is, like, obviously more money's coming in. The bad thing is I'm having to actually do a bit of work. Pure Retro picks up a Garmin Fortrex 101 at £4 for £4 at a boot fair, at a charity shop. I've got my head screwed on. Sold it for 65 same day. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? I bought a Facebook pickup, which I never pick up. You know, I never do Facebook, or rubbish at it. Liz spotted it. It was the Atmosphere expansion packs 2, 3, 4. Zombie, vampire, bat, and witch or something, and not the original game either. So just the Atmosphere. All it's got in it is a videotape and some cards. Anyway, it was free. So drove over to Croydon with the eldest. So it was like, 15, 20-minute drive. Picked them up, bought them back, listed them. Thought I'd priced them fairly high. Put them on at 40 quid. And I looked at Amazon, couldn't be bothered with Amazon. Sold, same day, 40 quid. Incredible. From nothing to 40. And I've had a few of those. I've had a few incredible. I've had a 0 to 60 quid. I've had a 15 to 165, all of which will be put together in a cheesy video with I paid diddly squat and earned millions. So yeah, that will be coming this week because I'm desperate for subs. Mark Tyler has just done a deal on Panasonic DVD video. Now, I love the Panasonic DVD video. That is like a £250 flip if you can get the units. Had to order 1,500 of them. Bought them for £8 each. Oh, perhaps it's not the same unit I know of then. I can't remember what the code on mine is. It's a black unit. It's fantastic. You get one of those, I'm like, 200 quid. Bam. There's obviously quite a few different ones. Yeah, Mark's on it. Another one I got a little bit of help with. Now this might be a bit of a gamble. Girls und Panzer. And Carboot Tim, who is into his manga, big style. I don't know if Dave Repairs is still in. I don't know if he likes manga. I know he knows people who are into Amiga or into manga. Anyway, tell me, Girls and Panzer is a big anime thing, which I should, you can probably guess from this, but it's a big manga series. Of course, I've never heard of it. Akira's about as far as I go, or Battle of the Planets. That's all I know. But the only downside of this is. Look, I mean, it looks good in here. It's very exciting. But the only downside is it's not new, and someone's kind of had a go, and not brilliantly. You can see this like snotty yellow glue all over it, but it does look. I mean, it does look like there's a lot of it there. It's not like empty sprues or whatever it is. So Moneymental Andrew, he messaged me on or he put a comment on my haul video, and he said, what did he say? I kind of read it quickly, but I think he was saying he sells part built incomplete kits, and they normally go for half the going rate of a complete one, which is interesting. So I suppose not a new one, but a used but complete. So let's look up Girls und Panzer. I just think the name is like Girls and tanks. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm just really looking for some sort of word I can search on, but of course it's all in Japanese. Model kit. Let's have a look. Girls and Panzer full tank. That looks like it. Anglerfish team, brand new, 50 quid. Is that it? I don't think it is it. Let's see if I can get used condition. What the hell is it? Oh, it's a kind of light brown one. What are these girls just go around driving tanks? Okay, it's still clueless as to how much it actually might be worth. I mean, I bought kind of 3 big kits, and then there are a couple of other little kits for 15 quid, and they're the same guys I got the lenses off. Girls on Panzer. No, still not doing anything there. Come on, search. Cyberhobby.com. Just sold a Panasonic combi for 90 quid. Got it given. Oh, nice. Yeah. Right. I'm going to have to Google search this because the exact thing isn't coming up. Let's have a look. There's similar ones. Model kit. Careful what I'm saying there. Cyberhobby.com. Cyberhobby. Well, there's a brand new one similar for 108. There's one brand new for 68. These are slightly different types of tank. I'm thinking like maybe 30 quid. Let's just Google this. Girls and Panzer. It's so annoying that there's no like. Oh well, there's a. That'll be the size thing, wouldn't it? And before anyone asks, I don't have Google image search because I'm an idiot. My phone doesn't take it. Anything on here? Anything on here? GP6. Is that it? GP6. Let's have a look. I want to go and check YouTube out for Girls and Panda now. We'd be totally confused. Oh, there we go. There's an image for it. Worth point. Yeah, worth point never helps me out. Worth point. GP6 expert set girls. Tiger. And there's not one on eBay. GP6. Amuse yourselves while I faff around on the internet. 30 might be a bit much. Tamiya, yeah, it's Tamiya, yeah. Right, I'm doing an image search on it, and I'm hoping to see like some other countries. eBay is Amazon. Oh, I don't know. 2025. See how much time you can waste. Just like, I think it's brand new. There's a similar one for 52 on bids, 37 on bids. I think it could be fairly niche. So we got. I mean, like I say, if I get 25, I'll be amazed if I get 25. But we'll create new listing. There we go. Girls and Panzer. Model kits, models. So the rest of my day is pack the rest of my like 17 items, and thankfully I've got one sort of biggish thing I've got to pack, which is mostly packed anyway, which is an Amiga computer, Amiga 500, not working. Put the power in, and the caps lock light is just lit fully, which I believe is an indicator for a number of errors it could be. But I sold that for parts for £100, which is all right. It took a little while, so it was less than a month. So that's going to Australia via GSP, double wrapped in bubble wrap with double-walled cardboard cocoon, and put in a banana box with umpteen loads of packing around it. And I've done all that. I just need to get like a cardboard lid on my banana box and tape that up. And then I've got about 16 other things to pack. And I thought the Amiga had to go today, but it doesn't. It hasn't got to go till tomorrow. So that's pretty good. Right. What else we got? Right, let's have a look what you're saying. I'm so terrible. There we go. Right, the Garmin watch. Unbuilt Tamiya kits can fetch good money. Well, this is exciting news because I've got this. And this one. Was this the one? Yeah. This one kind of looked unbuilt. You've got this and this. But everything else and the tracks, the other tank down there didn't have any tracks. And then this bit has not been opened. So I'm kind of assuming that it's all here. Unless there were two bags. But I'll ABC, DEF, no, ABC. So it looks complete. I used to quite like doing, like, when I was about 8, I used to do like Spitfires and things. Trouble is, I used to love making them, but could never be bothered painting them. Because I'm sure you can use like maybe acrylics with these now, but like when I was doing them, it was those horrendous Airfix enamel things, enamel paints. Right, let's put these back. Hello, Life Redefined TV. Redefine your life. Careful what you find Googling that. What, Girls and Panzer? Yes. Maybe I can Google Panther, it'll be all right. You do have Google image search on iPhone. It's iPhone, Samsung 4. That's why I can't get, Google Lens. If you can't find your girls of tanks, I would go for 50-60. Yeah, I think I'll go for 25. I'm pretty sure you're probably looking at 40 quid new. Little tins of enamel that stank to high heaven. and we're just like, I mean, you only ever had one brush, so you have to then like you get it on your brush and you have to clean it with like paint remover. It's not like I used to paint D&D. I'm a bit sad. I used to paint D&D figures as well, and you did those with acrylic paints, and they were so much better because they're water based. Anyway, let's have a look at this one, a panther, which is in German a Panzer, Panzerkampfwagen. Right, let's have a look. Have we got a code? Item 35065. Yeah. 35065. Here we go. Panzerkampfwagen, brand new. 15 quid. On bids at the moment. So sold. Brand new, 15 quid free post, 16 quid free post, model kit. So it looks like 15.95. Someone sold one for 20, took it on an offer. So we're looking at about 16 quid free post. And at the moment, someone's trying to sell one for 21 free post. 16 quid free post. So, or 16.48 free post. So I'm going to put it on at 11.99 with 3.79 postage. Like I say, I only paid 15 quid for the lot, so that'll do me. Mark Tyler's got 30,000 items coming in next month. Blimey. That's a lot of items. I'll be pleased if I get 30. Good luck with that. Get them in, get them out. Is that going to cause problems with your space, or I imagine? Well, I don't know. I was going to say if they're tellies, that must be kind of like quite a logistical thing to get your head around, even if they're like DVD units. But 30,000, Christ, that's a lot of space. Good luck with it. Vintage mobile phone. Yeah, I got this. So what was it? My Samsung 3, which was nice and small, broke. I don't know when it was, a few years ago. And then I got this, and it was like the 4 Plus or something. And I didn't realise that meant it was bigger. So I've never really liked this phone because it's just too bloody big. But I don't go. I'm not like fussed about stuff like phones and having the latest one. My eldest is beginning to get a bit kind of like, oh, this phone's rubbish, because I've got him like the cheapest Tesco phone, and we're just going to have to get some others for his brothers. So it's going to be phone central around here. But no, I've never been like, I've got to have the latest iPhone. To me, it's like a car. It's just something for texting, ringing someone, or going on the internet. It's not something to show off. Right, this one. Again, this one is someone's had a nibble on this. So I think I'm only. It's kind of like been built a bit, and there's bits of rubbish, and there's only one track, so it's obviously not complete. So I'm going to stick that on for 6 quid or 6.99 as a part kit. But we'll do a search on it anyway. Tamiya Chieftain Mark 5. I'm going to just sort this listing by lowest price. Let's see. What do we get? Oh, not a lot though. There's no one selling it part of a kit. That would be mad. Incomplete parts. It went for $9.50. Oh, that's interesting. I'll just sell one like this. I'll go for $7.99 and get an extra £1 out of it. Here we go. Save as draft. Right, photos to be done later. I think I've listed everything I bought in the list. I have. That means I can go early. How long we got left? Got 9 minutes left. Anyone got any questions? Please let me know. Not had a good score of charity shop picks. I gave up on charity shops. Absolutely waste of time. Yeah, the crowdfunder. Perhaps I should do a buy me a coffee, but it's a buy me a mobile phone. Richard Hales just got back from the charity shops. What a score! Bag of full of sealed sealed. Everyone likes going seal hunting. Yeah, nice. It can happen. I did go in my. To be honest, I went down a post office last week and I thought, oh, I'll just pop in. Diddly squat in there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to. It's been a week since my sales ended. Like I say, the turnover's still been. It seemed like my store had got like a. What do they call that when you jumpstart someone's heart with the plates? An electric. Is it an ECG? I don't think it is an ECG, but I'd been shocked into suddenly being like the sort of store that is on average 70, 80 quid a day, and anything from like 0 or 30 quid to like 200 quid, and you get over 100 and you're like, oh, that's good. And it shocked it to being like double that, and that had stayed. Well, it stayed in this first week after the sale ended, and of course I cannot wait until this Sunday. I'll be able to set up my next sale. Last month I set it up on the 20th, so I could set it up on the 20th again, but I think I'll just go the Sunday again, as long as I capture the last. So Sunday, what would that be? It'd be the 18th, and the 2 weeks would take me over payday, and that's kind of like what I'm worried about. Aiming for. I'm aiming for payday. Defibrillator, that's it. Kickstart. Defibrillator. Defibrillator. There's a nebulizer, which is for asthma. I know about that. No problems with space. Well done, Mark. I didn't doubt you for a second. You imagine like 30,000 TVs turning up. He goes, oh, I've only got like a garage. I've only got a shed. Mark has a warehouse, I think. Fantastic. But yeah, it's like it's been defibrillized, clear, boomf. And it's amazing. Can I ask, chat, or you can ask me, do you leave also feedback on your sales, or do you wait till you receive it? My feedback is automatically given when someone leaves feedback for me. You can do it like that. I used to go in quite regularly and leave feedback, and I used to do, if stuff had been delivered, I used to think, oh, I'll leave feedback, so they leave me feedback, but I don't bother with it now. It didn't make any difference. And sometimes I think, oh, you might be poking the snake if someone, say someone got this and kind of forgot about it, and then they see that you've left them, oh, great buyer, and they go, actually, you had a tiny scratch, you might be poking the snake. So just if they, that Garmin watch just beeped, if they leave me feedback, it automatically gets left, and you can do it like that. Richard Henry's trying to find a part number on a car wind deflector. All the numbers you typed in had no joy. Well, that's a bit specific. Email Nick Hills. He knows all about car parts. Hi-fi separates. I'm selling a lot of audio at the moment. Definitely Mark. People love their hi-fi. Leanne uses auto feedback when they pay. Oh, that's interesting. No, I just do it when it's left for me. Yeah. Different strokes for different folks. How's everyone else's sales? I had a few people say, theirs were fairly low. And I thought mine were going to be low yesterday. I mean, compared to what they have been, I suppose they were a bit low yesterday. But I did like 64. But the day before that, I did 284. So, but everyone was focused on the football yesterday, I think. Again, I expect mine to sort of like just calm down a bit next week, but it may surprise me. Who knows? Right. I think I'm going to leave you 5 minutes early, or 3.5 minutes early. Yes, auto feedback. There's a lot of things on eBay where you kind of think, oh, that would be a good idea. And I've tried them, and that Garmin watch is going like crazy. Like I don't do quick dispatch. I do 3-day dispatch. I tend generally not to do free postage unless it's media. But sometimes I don't do it for that. A lot of things do not make a big difference. But what I did when I had my sales, which to sum up was, you look at all your old stock and you go, I'm going to really try and shift that by putting it on a big sale, and then you get a load of new stock in. That made a huge difference. So for the 51 people who are watching, and not for the 4 people who unsub to my channel, when I'm putting the best videos in the world out there, could that be the secret to eBay? Or who knows? I don't know the secret to eBay. I don't think anyone does. Anyway, that's all, guys. Guys. I will be doing a video of my sales where I've paid next to nothing and got some money out of it. So hopefully do that in the next week. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great Monday, and we can all relax a bit now. There's no football on, to sort of like get back with life. But yeah, take care, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy.